What is up, it is I, Lord Octopussy, and I'm here with the Wraith update. So the issue with Wraith right now is actually like a really weird one where he feels both unfun to play against and feels unfun to play as. So let's work on that. For the first part of playing against him, we're reducing the Wraith's movement speed while cloaked to 5.6 meters per second, or 140% while cloaked. That's the only nerf we've given to base kit Wraith. After the post-uncloak speed boost, Wraith retains the 5.6 meters per second movement speed, which decreases by 0.2 meters per second every 0.2 seconds while uncloaked. After uncloaking, during the post-uncloak speed boosts, you gain an increase to vaulting, pallet breaking, breakable wall breaking, generator kicking speeds by an extra 25%. You remain undetectable for 5 seconds after uncloaking. And when the Wraith is light burned, instead of being stunned in place, he is forced out of cloak and moves at a reduced movement speed of 1.6 meters per second and is unable to attack or recloak for an additional 4 seconds. Now we go on to the add-ons. First is the common Serpent Soot. Hitting a survivor with a surprise attack will immediately recloak the Wraith. The Hound will allow you to see the auras of pools of blood within 8 meters while cloaked. The Ghost will allow you to determine decreases the distance survivors can see your shimmer by 4 meters. The Beast Soot, in addition to what it does now, the movement speed is set to 3.8 meters per second while uncloaking. For the uncommon add-ons, the Bone Clapper remains exactly the same. The Blink Mud, the Wraith no longer appears to uncloak until fully uncloaked. What it means is the effect that you see as the Wraith gradually uncloaks is just gone and you immediately uncloak once you are fully uncloaked. The Windstorm Mud increases cloaked movement speed by 0.2 meters per second. Swift Hunt Mud decreases successful weapon recovery cooldown when survivors are hit by a surprise attack by 10%. And finally, the Blind Warrior Mud is exactly the same as before. Now onto the rare add-ons. Windstorm increases your cloaked movement speed by 0.5 meters per second for 10 seconds after cloaking. Swift Hunt increases movement speed while uncloaking by 75%. Shadow Dance increases movement speed while cloaked after breaking a pallet, breaking a wall, damaging a generator, or vaulting for 5 seconds by 1 meter a second. Blink White reduces cloaking time by 75% and reduces your uncloaking time by 15%. Blind Warrior, survivors hit with a surprise attack suffer from the Oblivious stats effect for 60 seconds. And now onto the very rare Windstorm. Blood increases cloaked movement speed by 0.2 meters per second for every survivor within 20 meters of your location. Swift Hunt Blood increases the duration of the lunge. I don't know what you call it. The lunge increase that you get after uncloaking by 0.5 seconds. The very rare Shadow Dance increases your action speeds for pallet breaking, generator damaging, window breaking, and totem snuffing by 100% while cloaked. And All-Seeing Blood, when cloaked, the repair progression of generators can be determined by the intensity of their auras. Now onto Ultra Rares, the Coxcombed Clapper reduces the distance survivors can hear the Wailing Bell to 60 meters, and using the active ability button while facing a pallet, breakable wall, generator, or boon or warped totem will allow you to commit the action, break the pallet, breakable wall, damage the generator, or snuff the totem, and immediately uncloak. And the All-Seeing Spirit reveals survivors' auras within 60 meters for 5 seconds after breaking a pallet, breakable wall, damaging a generator, or snuffing a boon totem or warp totem while cloaked. Now onto the new Mori animation. The survivor will attempt to get up, the Wraith will smack them on the head with his bell, which makes a different version of the iconic wailing bell sound. And when the survivor is recovering from their head pain, the Wraith will put his axe onto the top of the survivor's spine and drag it down, before ripping out clean, only with the skull missing. The Wraith, disappointed, will discard the spine and proceed to move on. And that is absolutely everything for the Wraith update. I hope you enjoyed it, let me know your thoughts down below, and I hope to see you for my Hillbilly update video. But apart from that, hope you have a wonderful day, and bye bye.